Congratulations.
Have at it, man. It's there for you, bro.
Congratulations.
Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got petty defects, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own and I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your OG from the, but I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous.
What you doing?
Boss move.
What you refuse to do?
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move.
What you refuse to do?
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the Washington Mystics. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And it's safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
So the Mystics win the tip. Deladon outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Edwards. Jackie Young from outside. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Well, over the years, when you look at the three-point numbers for Young, they've been improving. It shows you how much work Jackie puts into her game.
Now Deladon. Asi Pupa. Deladon. Here's Pupa. Outside Young. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. McCowan with the bucket.
But you have to know when McCowan is, inside. She can dominate that offensive glass.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Goddess. From deep, Asia Wilson. The three-pointer is on target.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Asi Pupa. And so just over a minute and a half played. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Goddess with the ball. To the wing, right side. Back to Diggins-Smith. Another three for Las Vegas.
With fine-tuned basketball intelligence, Diggins-Smith consistently keeps herself a step ahead of her opponents.
Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998, and they won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait, beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer. Well, on the floor, Nneka Agumake can be so imposing. You know, she's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
Here's Ipupa. Pass to Deladon. Jackie Young on the wing. To end the run. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
With each jumper she sinks, you can see Young getting more comfortable with her shot. It's a facet of her game she's still fine-tuning.
Goddess. Guarded by Young. Here's Goddess. Back to Dolson. And the layup is good.
She might take a bunch of threes now, but at her core, Dolson is still a low-post player and beats good D down low.
Deladon outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
2 shots. Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And the playoffs quickly approaching here. So what's the key for teams around the league right now?
You want to be peaking. Sometimes it's not the best team that wins the title. It's the team that's playing the best.
And not just maybe playing the best, Brian, but the healthiest team that wins it all. So I've been checking out that injury report. Availability is so big in this league.
A force in the league from the get-go. Deladon earned Rookie of the Year honors and never really looked back.
And good that time.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. McCowan. And it's Dolson with the rebound. The Aces with the lead. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Now here is Goddess. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Sykes connects from three-point range.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy, but she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Here's Ipupa, covered by Goddess. Deladon outside. McCowan. Pass to Deladon. Now here is McCowan. Just for to shoot. Jackie Young from outside. She can't get it to go. Wilson with it. Shoots over Edwards. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Here's Ipupa. Pass to Young. And there's the call on Goddess. That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Edwards. Here's Ipupa. Covered by Goddess. Jackie Young from outside.
You know, they've had their chances to score inside, but they're having trouble just converting them.
And defense or not, those are some shots they've got to make. I mean, they're missing some bunnies. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and they've come from inside the paint.
Edwards. She's guarded by Wilson. Edwards inside. Working on Wilson. Outside Young. Clock is at 3. Again, Jackie Young missing.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Sykes. It's rebounded by Young. And talking about Brittany Sykes, she's known for her defense.
Well, when those GM surveys come out every year, Sykes is normally the pick for best wing defender. He's an old school type of guard, doesn't take a lot of threes, hangs her hat on disrupting opponents.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. And another miss by Washington.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Inside. And that one's good. Goddess.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
An excellent decision maker. Deladon really works hard to free herself from defenders.
Now Goddess. Pass to Dolson from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Here's Ipupa. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Young. Tries it from the top of the key. And the jumper is good.
So smooth on the handle. Young able to navigate the pick and roll.
Now the Aces with it. Pass to Goddess.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Wilson. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Young. She's got 7. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Sykes. She's covered by Edwards. And here's Goddess. Back to Wilson. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Basket good.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Here's Wilson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Now here's Young. She's got 10. Screen by McCowan. Here's the three. Young's shot is off.
Well, you have to like the work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Now here is Goddess. Here's Dolson. It's good from long range.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Young with it. Misses the layup. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Aces on top. They lead by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
It's been smooth sailing through one on offense.
They really have made it look easy. There's no other way to put it.
Now here is Seitz. Pass to Agumake. Can't hit from in close. Young with it. Now guarded by Seitz. Jackie Young drives in. Kone can't get it to go.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Picked by Agumake. Luana Bonner for three. They get it again. Back to Samuelson. The basket good off the assist from Neko Agumake.
Always a good idea to set up Samuelson off the pass. She's flat out elite from deep and off the catch.
Here's Austin. Misses the fallback J.
The fadeaway about her only option once she decided to shoot. Defender had very good position.
Seitz, no good. And Washington has possession. Down by 15. Here's Young. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Makes her 5 for 12 this far.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here's Bonner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Here's Young. Down by 15. Launches it. It's rebounded by Luana Bonner.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Now here's Bonner. Brittany Sykes outside. It's rebounded by Kune. Pass to Melbourne. There's a screen. By Austin. And a miss there on the triple. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Bonner, no good. So it's Washington now. 15-point game. The three. The shot, no good.
Well, after hitting those 2 3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Brittany Sykes attacking. It's a deflection.
Way to stay alert and snatch up the long rebound.
Now Melbourne. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the paint. Here's Austin. It's hauled in by Cannon. with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Pass to Sykes. The three is up, and she's good on the three ball.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Young. To end the drought. Here's Austin. Up top Young. Oakley. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off, gives her a great view of the court as well.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
Melbourne. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Sykes up top, guarded by Young. Brittany Sykes can't get that one to fall.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Samuelson. Melbourne shot is off. And here are the aces now. Pass to Cannon. Down low. Shakir Austin with the steal. Here's Young. Rebounded by Sykes.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Now here is Sykes. 6 points for her. Clock at 6. Bonner with the bucket.
That's why it's so hard to guard Bonner. Not afraid of the trees. She has a solid inside game.
Pass to Melbourne. Here's the pick for 3. Rebound by the Aces.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Bonner. Now here is Ogumake. Sykes outside. The 3 ball. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young.
Yeah, I'll tell you, her three-point shot has looked pretty bad here in the second half. She's trying to shoot her way out of this slump, but I think she's got to give it a rest and try something else.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
You'll want a Bonner for 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. So it's Washington now, trailing by 17. Oakley. And another miss by Washington. Bonner outside. Fires from deep. No good on that shot.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Jackie Young on the wing. Looking to get back on track. Uses the glass to drop it in.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here is Sykes. 6 points for her. That one's good. DeWanna Bonner for 3.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
Screen by Austin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Oakley. Off target with the 3. Sykes outside to the inside. Ogumake. Foul called that time on the way up.
Well, Ogumake can overwhelm defenders with her expansive skill set, and that really helps her get to the line.
And she makes the first.
The WNBA's Rookie of the Year in 2012, Ogwumike entered the league with a bang. And since then, she hasn't really taken her foot off the gas.
And good on the second, so she makes both. Has possession. Here's Melbourne. Looking for her first basket still in this one. There's the triple. Rebound by the Aces.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Now here is Goddess. Pass to Ogwumike. The tray. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
She's blossomed so much. Her first year in the WNBA, Ogwumike made just 1 3-pointer. Since then, she's worked hard on this part of her game.
Here's Deladon. 5 points in the game.
Right here, right here. Watch ball.
Now Melbourne. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The shot will not fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Deladon, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Goddess. And the Aces, another 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Pass to Deladon. Looking to end the run. And she takes it up and lays it in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Aces ahead, running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And you know, Asia Wilson has been really making it happen.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Goddess. And here's Dolson. Outside, Diggins Smith. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Goddess. Sinks the 3-pointer.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Ipupa. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Young shot's good.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019. And her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and Most Improved Player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Pupa. Elena Deladon for three. Rebound by the Aces.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around. Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Here's Young. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Las Vegas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And here's Goddess. 14 points for her. Wilson with it. Deladon picks her up. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. Another three for Las Vegas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Jackie Young from outside. That shot off.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Wilson. Goddess with the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Dolson. And she lays it straight in.
5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling.
They're not having much success at all right now.
They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find something that works.
Pass to Young. Six on the shot clock. Here's Ipupa. Edwards. She's guarded by Wilson. And another miss by Washington.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only 1 make on 5 tries.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Goddess with the ball. She's got 17. To the middle. Wilson with the buckets.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Young's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Wilson no good. The Mystics on offense. Pass to Ipupa. Screen by Deladon. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Now Goddess. Let's go with a three. Drains the three-pointer.
But when you get this kind of shooting from her, 100% from the field, I mean, they're a tough team to beat. Anybody's tough to beat.
And here's Washington. Outside Young. Pass to Deladon. Fades back. Can't hit that one.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Here's Goddess. Again, Las Vegas.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Here's Ipupa. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Deladon. Back to McCowan. Pass to Young. They need this. The Mystics again can't hit. Back to Dolson. Now Ogumake. Now here is Goddess. 22 points for her. And that one's good. Wilson.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Right side, Edwards. Passing Pupa.
Deladon.
Outside, Edwards. Outside, Young.
Fires for three. Wilson pulls it down.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
For three, Neko Ogumake. Another three for Las Vegas.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Young. She's got 17.
Deladon a screen.
And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Diggins Smith.
On the wing, Neko Ogumake.
Deladon covering.
And here's Goddess.
Elbow shot. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Well, it's a commitment to playing the game the right way that has allowed Wilson to achieve soaring heights at such a young age.
So it's Washington now.
Here's Pupa.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The layup miss.
Goddess with the ball.
Over to the left wing. Launches a three. Another three for Las Vegas.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Now here's Deladon. She has 7. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Blends length with strength so effectively. Deladon doesn't mind playing physical.
Now Goddess. She's got 25. Back to Diggins Smith. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that. They don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Well, that's what full court man-to-man is all about. All pressure, all the time.
And 100% effort.
Now here's Deladon. She's got 9. Here's Young. Second chance shot. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Pass to Goddess. Wilson.
She's covered by Edwards.
Now here is Goddess. Wilson the screen. Inside. Up and in on the layup.
No stopping Wilson, the multiple-time MVP for a reason.
Now here's Young. Tight defense on her.
Aces foul. Stephanie Dolson.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your Washington Mystics, Jackie Young. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Goddess. Joanna Bonner for 3. Oh, no good. trying to beat the buzzer. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Aces on top, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back. Of play can change everything. Here's Melbourne, covered by Goddess. Takes the three. A rebound by Goddess. Here's Las Vegas. Pass to Zawi B. From the arc. Drops in the tray.
Continuing to work on this part of her game. When Zawi B drops it from deep, it helps her confidence.
Here's Young. And here's Melbourne. And here's Austin. Covered by Zawi B. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point play opportunity.
Check out Austin overcoming the foul and insisting on getting her shot to fall.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much in the perimeter. You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
Now here is Goddess. Pass to Cannon. This one for three. And the Aces, another three.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And here's Melbourne.
Screen by Austin. Now Melbourne. Now here's Austin. Covered by Zawi B. Oakley. Offline from the high post.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Goddess. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Cannon. Pass to Goddess. Here's Cannon for three. It doesn't go for her. Oakley, Bonner defending. Now here's Young. Austin with it. Outside Young. Screen by Austin. Looking to get it going. Young shot's good. Now here is Goddess. Pass to Bonner. And here is Sykes. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Cannon shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Melbourne. To the inside. Outside Young. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Cannon.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in for deep this half.
Yep, count it.
A multi-talented player. I like when Bonner scans the floor and finds the open teammate.
Oakley. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Right wing, jacks up a three. Zawi B shot is off. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Jackie Young on the wing. Puts up a three. Drills it from outside.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here is Goddess. Sykes outside. Takes the three. No good.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Here's Melbourne, covered by Goddess. Pass to Austin. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Amanda Zawibi.
At the line for your Washington Mystics, Shakira Austin. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
A top 3 pick. Shakira Austin is an efficient big. Plays around the rim, gives opponents fits with her style of play.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Aces with the ball. Goddess with the ball. Samuelson outside. Goddess. Back to Samuelson. 6 to shoot. That one's good from the corner.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Screen by Austin. Hoopa. Out to the left wing. Austin. Guarded by Austin. Shot's good by Cannon.
Beautiful dish down low.
Here's Ipupa. Pass to Young. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Now Cannon. Guarded by Young. Shot's good by Cannon.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
The Mystics on offense. Here's Ipupa. Outside Young. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession.
Substitution for your Washington Mystics. Number 11, Elena Deladun.
Four on the clock. The second chance effort. McCowan lays it in.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
To the paint. Here's Samuelson. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Goddess. To the middle. Here's Cannon. That one goes in.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Now here's Young. Pass to Deladon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by Goddess. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here's Zawi B. Down low. Bonner outside. Cannon. Zawi B.
McCowan defending.
And here's Deladon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Young. Back to Deladon. From past the arc. Greens it from beyond the arc.
A defender's worst nightmare. Look, with Deladon's refined shooting stroke, she's pretty much always a threat to score.
Now here is Goddess. Now Zawi B. To the left side wing. Here's Goddess. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Here's the Mystics with the ball.
Asi Pupa.
Deladon with it. Outside Young. Goes up on the stripe. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Excellent use of the 15 or so footer. For a point like Young, hitting these opens up the floor.
Now here is Goddess. Back to Bonner. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Now here is McCowan.
Jackie Young drives in. Tries again. A rebound by Goddess. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Outside Young. Yes, and it's Elena Deladon picking up the assist.
Great communication between teammates there.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
I'm feeling like this. They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit. Good job. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope.